Epic 10 List.
Movies have become an important part of people's lives. The fascination of watching movies on the big screen is always strong. Often bloopers or shooting errors go by unnoticed by both the audience and filmmakers alike. Here are 10 movie mistakes that slipped through editing.
Number 10, Twilight. In this film, it is not the vampires that have a problem with their reflections, but the camera crew. It is important for the camera crew not to be seen with their reflections on the big screen in any shot. In one scene, as Bella arrives at the high school and parks her car, you can make out that both the camera and the boom are reflected in the window that has a triangle shape.
Number 9, Star Wars: A New Hope. In one scene, the stormtroopers break into a control room, and one stormtrooper at the far right of the scene bangs his head on the frame of a door. This scene also carried a sound effect, and it is hilarious to note that it slipped through the final cut.
Number 8, Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl. In one of the scenes that is shot on the deck of the Black Pearl, you'll see a crew member who sticks out wearing a cowboy hat with sunglasses and a short sleeve shirt among several pirates who are busy shooting a plundering action shot.
Number 7, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. In the midst of a dueling scene in the Chamber of Secrets, Snape pulls up Malfoy to his feet, and you can clearly see the director with his camera on the left side of the screen.
Number 6, Scarface. In one of the gripping scenes involving a man with a chainsaw, he jumps out of the window. What the editor failed to notice is that there is a crash pad kept there when he lands on it, and the corners of this pad lift up and are visible in the captured shot.
Number 5, Planet of the Apes. In the older version, with Charlton Heston, there's a scene at the Museum of Natural History where several fake displays can be seen. You could actually make out that there are real people who pretend to be displayed museum pieces. You can actually see them sway a little.
Number 4, Spider-Man. In a scene when Spider-Man is shooting a web in his bedroom, directing it at a lamp, it smashes against a wall and shatters. And in the next scene, when Aunt May walks into the room and talks to him only seconds later, the lamp is back on the dresser and is clearly visible.
Number 3, The Wizard of Oz. Watch very closely as you watch the scene where the Wicked Witch of the West disappears into a puff of red smoke. If you watch the take closely, you'll realize that the puff of smoke comes clearly from underground before the actress could get right into the middle of it to make it look like it was real.
Number 2, The Wild. In one scene where the camera zooms in on the eye of a horse, the editor has failed to notice that the cameraman's image is being reflected clearly through the eye.
Number 1, Jaws. When the shark is about to devour Quint, Robert Shaw, there is a visible presence of a nice and comfortable cushion under his back when he's sliding down into the jaws of the shark. You're about to be eaten by a shark, but here's a cushion to make it more comfy.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this Epic 10 list. Are there other movie mistakes that we missed and didn't include on this list? Be sure to let us know in the comments below.
Thanks for watching Epic 10 List. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Epic 10 List.
We'll see you next time.